Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and in this video we are going to solve this question, and the question is 4 raised to the power n plus 3 raised to the power n is equal to 91. We can write in exponent 1. Since we know that we can write this 1 is equal to 3 over 3. So in the next step we replace this 1 in exponent by 3 over 3. So we have a 4 raised to the power n whole power 3 over 3 plus 3 raised to the power n whole power 3 over 3. This is equal to 91. Here we use the exponent identity, which is a raised to the power product of n and m. We write this as a raised to the power n whole raised to the power m. So according to this identity, first of all we split this 3 over 3. We can write this as a 3 multiply 1 over 3, and we copy the remaining values. Now in the next step we use this identity. We can write this as a 4 raised to the power n over 3 whole power 3 plus 3 raised to the power n over 3 whole raised to the power 3. This is equal to 91. Now in the next step we let that this first term, which is a 4 raised to the power n over 3, this is equal to x, and our second term, which is a 3 raised to the power n over 3, this is equal to y. Now our equation will become a x raised to the power 3 plus y raised to the power 3. This is equal to 91. Now in the next step, look at the left hand side. Here we use the identity, and we know this is equal to x plus y multiply x square plus y square minus product of xy. This is equal to 91. Now focus on left hand side. Left hand side is a product of two terms, and in our question we just find the value of n, and n is a positive, so that is why x plus y is less than x square plus y square minus product of xy. Now left hand side is a product of two factors, so that is why we find a two positive factor of 91. So we copy the left hand side and first factor of 91 is a 1 multiply 91, or we can also write this as a 91 multiply 1. Now we find another factor of 91. So we copy the left hand side. Other factor of 91 is a 13 multiply 7, or we can also write this as a 7 multiply 13. This is our first case and this is our second case. Now we solve our first case. Look at is our above condition. So this implies x plus y is equal to 1 and x square plus y square minus product of xy. This is equal to 91. Because we have already discussed x plus 1 is less than x square plus y square minus product of xy. Now look at this part. Here we have a x plus y, this is equal to 1, so we take a square on both sides of this equation and we expand this left hand side, which is a x square plus y square plus product of 2 times xy, and 1 square is just 1. Now look at this equation. This is our equation 3 and we call this is our equation 4. Now we subtract these two equations. So we have a x square plus y square minus product of xy. This is equal to 91, and our equation 4 is a x square plus y square plus 2 time product of xy. This is equal to 1. We subtract this two equation, then the first term will cancel because we are going to subtract. So this will become a minus 3 time product of xy. This is equal to 90. Now in the next step, we divide this equation by -3 on both sides. Then we get product of xy is equal to minus 30. But this case is not valid, so we reject this because we know that in our question x is a greater than 0 and y is also greater than 0. So if x and y both are greater than 0, this implies product of xy is also greater than 0. So that is why this is not a valid. So now focus on our case 2. This implies x plus y is equal to 7 and x square plus y square minus product of xy. This is equal to 13. We select this because x plus y is less than x square plus y square minus product of xy. So look at this first equation. We take a square on both sides, then we get x square plus y square plus 2 times product of xy, and 7 square is a 49. This is our equation 5, and now this is our equation 6. And in the next step, simply we subtract equation 5 from equation 6. Now our equation 5 is a x square plus y square minus product of xy. This is equal to 13, and equation 6 is a x square plus y square minus plus 2 times product of xy. This is equal to 49. Now we are going to subtract this, then first two terms will cancel and the next term will become a minus 3 times product of xy. 13 minus 49 is a minus 36. So divide both sides by minus 3, so we get 12. So here we have a product of xy. This is equal to 12. Now look at this equation. We have a x plus y is equal to 7. So this implies x is equal to 7 minus y. So we put this in above equation, which is a product of xy is equal to 12. So x is a 7 minus y. So we have a 7 minus y multiply y is equal to 12. Multiply this y by 7, we get 7y, and multiply this y by y, we get y square. Now we rearrange this equation. So this will become a y square minus 7 times y plus 12 is equal to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation. So we write this as a y square minus 4 times y minus 3 times y plus 12 is equal to 0. Look at this first two term. Y is common, so we have a y into y minus 4. Look at the last two term. We have a minus 3 common. The remaining is a minus 3 into y minus 4. We write this as a y minus 3 multiply y minus 4 is equal to 0. This implies y minus 3 is equal to 0 and y minus 4 is equal to 0. Here we use a 0 identity. So this implies y is equal to 3 and this implies y is equal to 4. Now we have a x is equal to 7 minus y and y1 is a 4 and y2 is a 3. Now here we find the value of x1 by using a value of y1. So we have a 7 minus 4. So x1 is equal to 3. So value of x and y is a 3 and y is a 4. Now we take the value of y2 which is a 3 and find the value of x2. So we have x2 is equal to 7 minus 3 and this is equal to 4. So x2 value is a 4. Our second pair is a x is a 4 and y is a 3. We let that 4 raised to the power n over 3 this is equal to x and 3 raised to the power n over 3 this is equal to y. Now we put the value of this first pair and find the value of n. So we have a 4 raised to the power n over 3 this is equal to 3 and 3 raised to the power n over 3 this is equal to 4. Now we solve this. Look at the base. The base is different in this case. First is a 4 and second base is a 3. So base is not same. So we cannot get a real solution for n. So that is why this is a rejected. Now focus the second part in which the value of x is a 4 and the value of y is a 3. So this implies 4 raised to the power n over 3 this is equal to 4. And look at the second part, 3 raised to the power n over 3 this is equal to 3. Now the base is same in both equation. Look at the first equation, 4 raised to the power n over 3 this is equal to 4 raised to the power 1. Compare the exponent, we get n over 3 is equal to 1. This implies n is equal to 3. So this is the real solution for n and this is our answer.